everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to another stream. Why is this expiring? There we go. A little bit better. How it goes? Yes, we're doing some arts. And we're doing some arts with a very, very specific reason this time around. I'm selling out. We're selling out, boys. No, I'm just kidding. So I am shamelessly stealing Miss Face's idea, and I'm gonna do some pillows with Amy. Shamelessly stealing the idea. I sent a message to Miss Face being like, hey, would you be mad if I did this? Because, like, you just released your Sonic pillows. Is it okay if I do one with Amy? And she was like, are you stupid? Like, go ahead, do it. She was like, why are you asking me permission? Oh, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How y'all doing? Yes, it's the soft GF. It's my soft wife. Honestly, I did the sketch yesterday. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna be just doing line art today. But I still hope you guys appreciate it.
777 has subbed.
Thank you, Linkold. Very much appreciated. 20 months, wow. Thank you a lot. But yeah, we're gonna be doing this, and hopefully I'll have this ready for like Valentine's Day. Ah, shit. There we go. Wrong layer. Happens all the time. I'm gonna make it a little bit. I really struggle with keeping my line weights. Keeping them consistent across an entire piece. Hello, Maxter, welcome. And Maine, hello. Hello, Maine, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Doing some line art. Doing some line art for an Amy. Rumor has it that Amy Rose might be in the third Sonic movie. I saw that there's like some casting that just got like announced, and people are speculating on whether or not the casting is gonna be like for Amy or Rouge or something like that. I did see a little bit of it. I still have to watch Sonic 2 though. I still have to watch the second movie. I never got around to it. Saw Blaze you drew, really loved it. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm glad. I was surprised at how many people actually really like that drawing of Blaze. Although at the same time, I saw a lot of people not getting the point that she was sitting on a washing machine, and that was a failure on my part. Because I just drew a white box, and I just assumed that people would understand, but like, I guess I needed to actually put some detail into the white box. Yeah, it's a great place, thank you. So I mentioned earlier today that today was my birthday. Oh, nice, congratulations. Who wouldn't like a sick place? That's a good point, that's a good question. Who wouldn't? I don't know, I guess I just thought it was like a very simple drawing. I wasn't like super satisfied with it. But I'm glad people like it. Like the first hour of the stream was me struggling to do a pose on that one. So that's why I wasn't like super satisfied. I wanted to do a more complex pose, and I ended up kind of giving up. And I was like, man, I wish I could have done like a more interesting pose. Sash Lilac from Freedom Planet would look amazing in your style. Oh, thank you. I've never actually finished Freedom Planet. I have it on Steam, and I never finished it. I kinda didn't really like it. I'm gonna be honest, the fucking 30-minute cutscenes just get to me so much. Like, they annoy me so fucking much, and I just couldn't bear it. I just couldn't get through the cutscenes. The massive amount of cutscenes that take forever to get done. It's like a Kojima game. It is like a Kojima game. It's like, you know, it should have like, when you're playing Final Fantasy XIV, there's like a fucking warning whenever you're about to see a fucking 30-minute cutscene. There's like a pop-up that appears on your screen and tells you like, hey, you know, this cutscene is gonna take a while, so like, make sure you have some time. So like the premise of Freedom Planet was really appealing to me back then, but I never got around to finishing it because the cutscenes they just were too much for me. It's like some developers don't have a clue as to what a cutscene is. It's like I feel like Freedom Planet was trying to really focus on its story. Like since the begin from the beginning of the game, it starts bombarding you with lore, and it just gets so in the way of the game. Because it really does take like 15 minutes. It really does take like 15 minutes or so for you to even begin playing. And then after you finish the first stage, there's more of those. There's more cutscenes. Like, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop with like the first front-loaded lore cutscene. Because I thought like, okay, maybe it's just like the introduction. Maybe it's gonna be like this super front-loaded cutscene, and maybe that's gonna be it. But no, then it continues. Then it just continues being like a bunch of fucking cutscenes. And this whole lore about like the corrupt government and the aliens and like what the fuck. I don't know. I literally zoned out and I stopped paying attention. I just started skipping the cutscenes. I do like the character designs in Freedom Planet though. Like they toe that line very masterfully. They roam that line of being inspired by Sonic, but like not looking like Sonic OCs. Also, hello Alan, how you doing? Thank you. I'm glad you like the avatar. It's my lazy avatar for whenever I don't want to have face tracking. Are you excited for Sonic Generations remaster featuring Shadow? I talked about it on Twitter, and I was like, you know, if there wasn't a possibility that Sega is gonna release that broken. The TTS isn't working. Oh my god, fuck. Wait. God damn it, I forgot. I migrated it to a different software and I forgot to fucking set it up this time. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot that I now have to have this like piece of software in the background. Let me actually check if it's working now before anyone.
Are you also excited for the Sonic Generations remaster featuring Shadow?
There we go. I'm sorry. I completely forgot about this.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel like this is gonna be just another mediocre cash grab, but I'm optimistic about it.
Yeah. that's the thing, is like, I feel like, given the circumstances of how the latest remasters that Sega has released have turned out, and like, not even just talking about Sonic, like you can talk about other franchises that Sega has been handling recently, and it's like, oof, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like absolutely broken, because literally, like, it's not like you have to fucking, what's the word, to translate the code from a game that was made for the Wii into a PC game engine. Like, Sonic Generations is still available on PC, and I'm assuming that they still have the source code for that. So it's not gonna release like super fucking broken like Generations, sorry, like Colors. Why is the Chow dance volume so low? Feels like it's really low for some reason. I don't know why that is. Anyways, I'll check that later. I don't know, I just feel like it's one of those things of like, even if it doesn't release broken, it's absolutely gonna release with like some atrocious fucking DLC, like the Colors remaster, or it's gonna release with fucking the Nuvo DRM that's gonna fuck with the performance of the game, or something. They're gonna do something to fuck it up. So that's my stance. It's like, I would be excited about it, but I don't trust their releases anymore. I don't trust Sega's releases. Sega hasn't forgotten any games.
I've also noticed that Sash Lilac is getting lots of fan art, especially since 2024 is the year of the dragon.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cute. Sega hasn't forgotten any games. They're deliberately ignoring games that critics panned. Yeah, that I'm not super surprised. I'm not surprised that they are kind of playing that stance where like they don't want to remaster Unleashed. I don't know, it's hard to tell whether or not they don't want to do it, or like maybe they're considering it, or like maybe they're working on it in the background and we don't know about it yet. Like, it's hard to tell. But I wouldn't be surprised if Sega never does a remaster for Unleashed, given the initial reception back in the day. Back in the day that Unleashed released. Because you have to remember that Unleashed was one of those games that people had saying like, oh, Sonic finally jumped the shark. Now Sonic is a fucking werewolf. They ran out of ideas. It's over. Fucking Sonic is over. That was the initial reaction to Unleashed back then. And I was one of those people that really mocked Unleashed when it released. I was one of those people that mocked it relentlessly. Because I too thought that Werewolf Sonic was kind of stupid at face value. But then the game turned out to be really good. But a lot of people never got over that initial reaction. Fun fact, Sonic Heroes was my first Sonic game that I ever played. Never played the adventure games. My first Sonic game was Sonic 06, and I had never played the adventure games until recently on stream. We played Sonic Adventure 2 on stream. I tried playing Sonic Adventure 1 and I fucking hated it and I gave up. Very early on. I tried to play Sonic Heroes and I also gave up on that, but that was more because like the game is super buggy on PC. The game kind of just fucking doesn't work.
The Werehog wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. The clunkiness and the fact that it's a beat-em-up genre done wrong.
I don't think it was necessarily done wrong. It was essentially like a baby's first Dante, like Devil May Cry, something like that. It was just a very simplistic take on the genre, which like, it's understandable because it's a Sonic game. But then again, 80% of the game was like the Werehog, so there's also that. I honestly don't think that it's a bad idea to make a Sonic game that has different play, like game modes, I guess, in a way you could say. Like different game styles? Play styles, yeah, that. I don't think it's necessarily wrong, but like, I don't think any of the Sonic games that have tried doing that really pulled it off other than Sonic Adventure 2. Like, Sonic Adventure 1 didn't pull it off, I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, but it didn't pull it off. Sonic Adventure 2 has a way better balance when it comes to like the different playstyles. And then Sonic Unleashed kind of dropped the ball in the same regard, being like, hey, you know, like, we're gonna try this experimental fucking game mode with Sonic, but it's gonna be like 80% of the game. You don't even like how Sonic plays in Sonic Adventure 1. True and real. Sonic plays like fucking ass in Sonic Adventure 1. And Sonic Heroes had an interesting idea.
Well, I like the daytime version of Sonic, and the ranking system is difficult but it's fun. I've S-ranked every stage, even Eggman, Land and the DLC.
Nice. Yeah, so Sonic Heroes had an interesting idea, would like allow you to have all three play styles that were kind of similar to each other at the same time, but it kind of falls apart with the level design. Also, Scrub, hello, how you doing? Welcome. How was the Grinch game? I haven't seen your VOD yet. I haven't had the time to check that out. Why the fuck were you streaming at like 8 a.m.? What the fuck, man? What the fuck? I cannot catch your streams if you do them so early. What the hell? I was sleeping. It was like 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. here. Okay, damn. Damn, you. Where are you from? I thought that is a massive time zone difference. What the fuck? It was kind of good finishing it later. Damn, the Grinch game. Holy shit. You're from the U.S. That is such a massive time difference, though. Why do we have such a massive time difference? Or maybe I was counting wrong on like how many hours ago your stream was or something like that. Because I went on Twitch and it said like 8 hours ago, and I kind of did quick maths and I was like, wait, that was like 8 a.m. What the fuck? Unless it's counting the time at which you stopped the stream? Something like that? I don't know. Fucking weird stuff. Still. No idea. Very weird then. Maybe I just did my math wrong. Maybe I just... Alright. And I'm trying to make these lines look nice. But I don't want to waste so much time just working on this one little area. I think the one problem of drawing on iPad in comparison to drawing on PC when it comes to streams is that you cannot see where my pen is pointing at. If I were streaming on like Painttool Eye or something like that, you would at least get to see where my cursor is.
If Amy Rose were to become real, what would you do?
Marry her. Probably. Actually, that's unlikely. She probably wouldn't like me. If Amy was real, she would not marry me. That is a sad truth. So probably nothing other than admire her from afar. Sonic characters going to the real world wouldn't last long. Did we not learn the lessons from Sonic X? Or the Sonic movie more recently? Considering that would be kind of be beast reality. What? God damn it. How would that be bestiality? That doesn't count as bestiality. Unless you want to argue that fucking Mass Effect is bestiality, then it's not. Doesn't count. Doesn't work that way. That's not how it works. Yeah, I assumed it was the autocorrect. No worries, no worries.
Nayland has never heard of the Harkness test, I assume.
I mean, that first of all, yeah, the hardness test. Yeah, there are many things that you would need to assume if you were gonna be asking the question of like, oh, if Amy was real, what would you do? You know, like, it depends. It really does depend. Even things like ages, because now we don't have actual canonical ages for any of the Sonic characters. Sega has kind of like gotten rid of that information as of late. So none of them have any canon age, so that would depend. That would change. That would depend on which one it is. I've heard of it, but if we were talking about reality, that wouldn't be accepted. Doubt people would care that much if they were functionally humanoid. Yeah, I honestly agree with that. There would be like a fringe group of people that think it's like wrong and weird and whatnot, but I don't think most people would be of that mindset.
But I find it dumb that nobody bats an eye when it was done in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I think most people wouldn't bat an eye, because if they were functionally human, and most people agree on what a human-ish character is, I don't think it would be that big of a deal. Sheriff, hello. How you doing? What I miss? Yes, I'm shamelessly stealing Miss Face's idea of doing pillows on Redbubble. So we're gonna do an Amy Rose pillow for Valentine's Day. Did someone say Beast? Oh yeah, that you got the role of the Beast on a play now, didn't you? How's that working out? Like to squeeze your pillows. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Also, Bones, hello. How you doing?
I can imagine conservatives would complain, but they complain about everything, and honestly at this point who cares what they think?
Pretty much. Pretty much what I think, yes. For those that just arrived, we were discussing, like, it all started with the question of what would you do if Amy was real, and then like it kind of turned into a question of whether or not people would think that what's the fucking word, romance with humanoid, like, real Sonic characters would be weird. That's what we were talking about. For those who just arrived. Anyways. Anyways, I'm so glad that Sega finally confirmed that Sonic and Shadow are a couple, canonically, by making a game literally named Sonic X Shadow. I am so happy that they are embracing the gay couple that is Sonato as canon. Because that literally means now that Amy is available and I can keep her to myself now. Because now Sonic is openly gay. Great. That's so good to hear. I am amazed
they could have worded that way better, like, what were they thinking?
Yeah. I am honestly amazed that nobody on their fucking marketing team said, like, hey, maybe this is not a great idea. Maybe calling the game Sonic X Shadow is not a great idea. Maybe we should rethink that. Maybe we should call it like Sonic Generations plus Shadow or something like that. They still have yet to give Sonic the titties she deserves. True. So true. It's a process, you know? It's gonna happen over time. Just gradually. You just gotta wait. We just gotta wait like 40 years. 40 years, and Sonic is gonna be, you know, openly a trans girl, and she's gonna have titties. That is gonna be great. And the franchise will be fixed. Sonic X Shadow X Knuckles. Someone made a joke about Sonic X Shadow Generations and Sonic Dream Team are their attempts to clean up Google searches.
I may have brought this up before, but I feel like Sonic and the cast is long due for a redesign.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, we've brought it up before. We've talked about this before, but I do agree. I do agree that they need a slight redesign. But now they don't want to do it because Boom failed. Sonic Boom failed, so now they don't want to risk it. Now they don't want to risk a redesign ever again. Because it's Sega, and Sega always learns the wrong lessons out of the fucking things that don't work. I mean, it's not even Sega, it's kind of Sonic Team, actually, but... It's always like, what? Sonic 06 failed? It must be because there were like a bunch of playable characters that weren't Sonic. That's definitely why it failed. Not because it was a buggy mess and it barely fucking ran on the consoles. No, it's got to be the fucking Sonic friends. Let's get rid of Sonic's friends and we'll save the franchise. That's literally Sonic's team way of thinking. I always liked the designs. The game failed, the show succeeded. I mean, the show succeeded, sure, but it wasn't like this massive success to justify keeping it alive, and that's why it only got like 2 seasons. Like Sega, Sonic, well, I think that was Sega, but they wanted this big multimedia franchise. And it kind of flopped everywhere except on the show. Like, they released 3 fucking games and they all flopped. Because we all talk about the fucking Wii U game, but people often forget about the DS games. And those fucking flopped hard as well. Tails is like a girl because she has one true and real. I heard DS, did their mic disconnect? No, I don't think it did. She meant the Boom 3DS games. Yeah, those ones. Coco said DS when she meant 3DS. Coco's a real gamer. God damn it, it's the same fucking thing. It's literally the same fucking thing. Oh, but one is 3D, it's fucking whatever.
When's the Coco fursuit?
Probably never. Too expensive. Have you guys seen this? There's this guy on Twitter that does like fursuits for Rouge and Sally Acorn. Have you guys seen that? I would love a suit like that for Coco or Amy. I forget the name of the account. Fuck. I would say it, but like I literally don't remember. I would tell you where to find it, but I literally don't remember the account. Ah, shit. Yeah, you can't share links. I have it so you can't directly share links on the chat. Sorry. It's probably why it got censored. All chains on Twitter. There it is. Thank you. Is it actually that one? Is that the one I'm thinking about? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, it's definitely that one. They're actually working on a Whisper one now, and it's looking so good. I live in Australia, persons would kill me. Do you mean because of the heat, or because other animals would just fucking ravage you while wearing one? I'm unsure which one would it be. Both. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine the heat wouldn't be kind. I feel like I have to ask because like I'm literally doing this as merch. So I have to ask, are you guys actually interested in something like this for merch? Or am I just tripping balls thinking that people would actually be interested? Yes, maybe. Well, I'll take that then. I hadn't really seen the payouts. I haven't really seen what the percentage, the commission for each sale is gonna be. I'm assuming it's gonna be somewhere around like 20%. Usually it's somewhere.
It would be
around that.
something I'd wear at home, but not in public, Lamau.
I was thinking more of making them little cushions, little pillows, not actually t-shirts. Although I guess Redbubble is one of those sites where like you upload the design and then the user can decide on what item they want it on. If I remember correctly, that was how it worked. Because I haven't done a merch thingy ever since I did those Tanya tops with the thought top. I would spare the cash. I would definitely buy Coco merch. Ah, thank you. If I could spare the cash, I get it. I get it. Well, I'm hoping that it's gonna do well. Somewhat well. Here's hoping. Coco Chow plush. That would be nice. That would be so cool. But getting to make a plush is a lot more complicated than doing prints. Also, I'm actually surprised at the fact that there are tons of like fan art merch with Sonic and Amy Rose and Red Bull. And a lot of them are actually not safe for work, and I was impressed because I thought these sites didn't allow not safe for work material at all. But I saw plenty of it, and I was like, damn, I didn't know that this was allowed here. Hello, first time. Hello. Welcome, Savian. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Well, the better question is, has it not taken down by Sega because they're literally using copywritten material?
That's exactly why I'm surprised. It's like, why is this allowed here? Why is Sega not doing anything about this? Because it's not like just the one. It's like several artists with like tons of stuff in their gallery. So that's when I thought, you know, like what maybe doing one with Amy Rose wouldn't be so bad. And seemingly they don't send cease and desists for this sort of stuff, so or I don't know, maybe I'll get one, maybe I'll get a cease and desist. But at the very least it gives me some confidence that I can do it. Worst case scenario, we'll have to do one with Tanya. Worst case scenario, we'll have to grab the other OC. Anyways, I need to go for a minute. So
here's a good question. Do you have a favorite shipping? Mine is Sonic with Blaze.
I mean, aside from like my self-insert ship with Amy Rose, I would say I'm actually, I know it sounds like super vanilla, but I actually do like Son Amy. I actually do like Son Amy. It's cute. Other than that, I can't think of one off the top of my head. I like Blaze and Silver. Blaze Amy is also nice. Blaze Amy is also nice. Of course, Whisper and Tangle. Whisper and Tangle's hella cute. But yes, I like a lot of ships. I wouldn't say I have an absolute favorite. I just like a lot of them. Anyways, give me a minute. I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Hello. From what I can tell, Sega isn't as specific with Sonic as their multi-million-dollar conglomerate. Yes, I know. I know. Sega's very lenient, but at the same time, they do send cease and desists every now and then. Good news, everyone.
Now,
I found my
if it
old
was
design of
Nintendo,
Sonic
they will
Gamers.
be at your ass. They show no mercy.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw Nintendo send a fucking cease and desist to a fucking, like, there's this artist that was doing like a fan a fan comic of Pokemon. Of Pokemon OCs, and they got a fucking cease and desist. It was a very lewd comic, for sure. And I think they got a cease and desist because they were like doing early access on Patreon. So like technically they were selling the comic. Because I don't think they were doing like actual releases or actual merch. And they kind of had to like redraw the comic with different characters. Who is it then? I don't remember the username. There was this guy in Ink Bunny who did a comic about an Eevee with a bunch of other evolutions. But I remember one time though, like the comic fucking. Dude, I don't remember. I am so bad with like remembering people's usernames. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm looking at it and like, yes, it was. that one. And then sent a cease and desist to Kid in South America. God fucking damn it, who is sending fucking DMs on Twitter right now? Jesus Christ. My fucking phone is going like crazy right now. Jesus Christ. Nintendo sends a cease and desist in South America for making a working cardboard game of the original Mario Bros. Ruthless. Yeah, Nintendo's fucking ruthless. You sent cease and desist to fucking everyone. I would have never guessed. Nintendo's just gaming Disney. They're essentially the same. They're like they do the same practices when it comes to like enforcing their copyright. Random Shorts doesn't bring to mind Mickey Mouse. Who was asking? Like, did someone literally not get that was Mickey Mouse? we were just talking about Nintendo as another example.
There are some people that deserve the cease and desist. I'm looking at USML.
What is SML? Also, I do not believe in copyright. Copyright is a fucking tool for the oppressor. We managed to live as a society without copyrights for fucking centuries. And then we invented it in like the 1800s and everything went to shit. It just stifles innovation. Stifles creativity. Like, people don't even fucking realize that a lot of the things that they consume and that they like exist because there wasn't copyright back then. Like, we get to have tons of fucking novels about Sherlock Holmes and whatnot because Sherlock Holmes didn't have a fucking copyright and people were able to just write fanfic about it and publish it. Sherlock Holmes was copyrighted? Oh, so it entered the public domain and parts of it still are. Well, damn, okay. Then I got that one wrong then. That's on me. Rip. So like, and I don't buy the whole argument that like, oh,
Nori,
but people...
I would agree with you, but look at from the perspective of the people. How would you feel some random person just ripped off your stuff and making money off of it?
The thing is, it's one of those things where like, in order to explain why copyright is bad, we have to kind of like dig deeper and explain that the whole idea of capitalism is bad. Because here's the thing, if I didn't need to make things in order to literally pay in order to be alive, then I wouldn't give two shits if people use my stuff. The problem is that because this is the only thing of quote-unquote value that I can make, then I depend on being able to extract value from it and be able to stay alive. So that's when copyright exists, and that's when copyright becomes like a thing that needs to exist in order to protect you from the thing, to protect you from the thing that you create that has value from being taken away from you. Communist moment, yeah, for real, not even joking. So, like, I think that copyright is a symptom of capitalism, and it doesn't actually help anyone.
Things were supposed to enter public domain shortly after the original creator died. The reason things stay copyrighted for ages now is because of Disney.
I mean, yes, but that technically only applies in the United States and countries that abide by the United States copyright. So, like yes and no. It does become a problem. But like, technically, your country doesn't have to abide by international copyright law. Just look at China. The problem is that we all agreed to abide by international copyright. And because most of it is dictated by the US, then we all get fucked. Because copyright isn't even a thing legally in Mexico. Like, copyright, like, literally doesn't actually exist in Mexico. We have authors' rights, and we have intellectual property law, which are like, they're completely separate, and they're like two completely different domains. And like, copyright is a weird amalgamation of both that exists in the United States and other countries. But like, Mexico also has like some sort of way to recognize copyright in like, whenever you can prove that something was copyrighted in the United States at a previous date, that can work as like a certification that you have author's rights.
Copyright isn't the thing you have to worry about. It's the trademarks.
It's literally fucking everything. But again, like, the whole point was like, if my livelihood and my ability to exist in society wasn't relying on being able to create value or create like create assets that people would buy from me, if I wasn't forced to do that in order to have food and a roof over my head, then I would not care if people grabbed my work and did something new with it. And people wouldn't have an incentive to just quote-unquote steal your work and post it as their own, because they cannot extract value from that. People do that nowadays. People do that in our current system because you can extract value from things. So they take something that they didn't make, they post it as their own, and they extract value from it without actually doing anything. Like, the whole thing is just a symptom of capitalism. And I know that sounds... I know that's like... it sounds like... I don't even know what it sounds like. Because I know that's like a commie moment, but that's what it is. That's literally what it is. The problems with copyright exist only because copyright is a tool within capitalism. It doesn't make sense if you don't live in a capitalist society. Goku doesn't like copyright, it stops him from making notes. And that's the funniest thing, because the Mexican government will abide by copyright whenever it fucking feels like it, and then it will just not.
I mean, you're right, but try explaining that to the old bastards running most governments.
Oh, I know, but like, you know, I was asked my stance of like, but what would I do if people were stealing from me? And that's the thing, like, people wouldn't be stealing from me if they couldn't extract value from it. And if they couldn't extract value from it, then I wouldn't be able to extract value from it, meaning that I would not care if someone grabbed my stuff. Even within our current system, I usually tell people that they're free to use my fucking OCs or whatever as if it were public domain. I don't care. I literally do not fucking care. Because people ask me about like, oh, you know, but you don't use Georgia anymore. And I'm like, well, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want with it, or just grab the OC and do something new with it. I didn't come here to be fed communist propaganda. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tone down the fucking my anti-copyright fucking views. I'm gonna tone them down for now. But I do wish we could abolish fucking copyright. It's the worst fucking thing that's... And it sucks because it has this facade of being a protection for the artist, when it's really not. Most times, copyright is used as a fucking weapon to destroy competition, more so than as a defense to make sure that no one is profiting from your work. I love capitalism. Goddamn. No. America moment. Certified America moment.
Well, maybe copyright can go, but trademark infringement should probably still be a thing.
I mean, I don't know exactly how trademarks work, because again, they're kind of like not a thing here. They're different. The whole thing about like how you register a brand works in a very different way here in Mexico, and that's the one I'm more familiar with. So I can't really say what my take is on trademark law in the United States. So I'm not super familiar with it. I really don't even understand like what the fucking difference is between trademarks and copyrights. Like, it's kind of fucking weird in my opinion. If it was a defense for the artists, you wouldn't see big companies stealing from small artists with false claims and getting away with it. Like, yeah, the entirety of the fucking YouTube copyright system is like just a massive showing of why copyright fucking sucks as is. The thing is, a lot of people claim that copyright can be fixed with proper regulation, and I don't really believe that. I really do believe that copyright is just like, at its core, a broken system. It literally just serves to stop people from doing something that they would otherwise do freely. Every piece of art is influenced by the previous. So having this idea that we are going to prevent people from taking pieces of what came before, it completely goes against the progress of art and technology and innovation in general. It's just really stupid. I think the funniest thing is that a company like Disney, a company could not grow in the same way that Disney grew back in the day, nowadays, because of how copyright works now. So companies like Disney exploited or were able to get a... They were able to grow in a system that allowed them to grow, and then they fucking rigged it in order for you to not be able to grow within the same rules. Like, you cannot do the same thing that Disney did back then. I mean, technically you could, but you would be like forced to use the same now even older material that Disney used. Libertarianism, what the fuck are taxes and regulations? Fuck. No! God damn. You know what I really like about authors' rights here in Mexico is that they're completely separate from intellectual property law. So even if someone were to, like, quote unquote copyright your work under their name instead of yours, you still have authors' rights. So, like, even though they would be the ones who exploit the piece of work, you're still the author. So, like, you still get to claim that you made the thing. And that's a weird thing that I see doesn't happen in the under the US copyright system. Under the US copyright system, seemingly it's more so like whoever has the copyright is the one with the claim of ownership. With the claim of, like, they made it. So, like, you can still fucking sue for not being properly credited, even if you don't have the fucking brand patent or the fucking what would essentially be the equivalent of copyright. You can still sue for not being properly accredited because you are the author, regardless of who holds the permissions of distribution and usage. It's more or less all big companies, not explicitly with copyright, but more so with lobbying and shit here in the USA. Pretty much. You mean like the whole thing about Disney, like essentially gating off growing in the same way that they did, pretty much. We do live in a society, guys. This is so sad. We live in a society. This is so fucking sad. Can we get 50 likes? Chow jump scare, let's go. Wow.
Well, the world is ran by a bunch of dickhead, so what can we do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We can just wait for the inevitable collapse of society. Honestly, I just get depressed thinking about this stuff. Sonic says taxation is theft. Sonic says this. What? Tax this dick fat boy. Bro, imagine paying taxes. That is so cringe. I would never. You will never catch me paying taxes. That is so cringe. exercise for Second Amendment. Oh no. Not the Murica moment. Not the Murica moment.
Someone call Dr. Eggman, he'll use his super laser to blow a crater into the moon.
We really need to piss on the moon. That's what we need to do. That's how we're gonna fix this mess. We have to build a giant space station that looks like a walnut, and then we'll piss on the moon. How do you like that? How do you like that, Obama? I piss on the moon, you idiot! That fucking dub is so good. I would never say such a thing about Obama. The sounding father, no. Oh, no. Anyways, thank you for coming to my TED talk about fucking communism and getting rid of copyright. we can now go back to talking about boobs or whatever. I don't watch Comedy Central anymore. If I want to laugh, I turn on the news and laugh at our leaders. Wow, so edgy. No, I'm just kidding. I don't watch Comedy Central because it's literally not funny. That's why. That's why. I'm sorry to tell you this, but like people in Mexico actually refer to American humor as like dumb humor. Because that's what we see whenever we see fucking shows like what happens at Comedy Central and whatnot. It's like, oh, it's American humor. Oh, okay. It's like whenever someone comes out and does like something really stupid, like you have to remind people like, yeah, the show was made in America. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, oh, that makes sense now.
I can't watch anything on Comedy Central. If I'm gonna watch an adult cartoon, it's the Boondocks.
I love boobs and tax evasion. Those are the two best things in life. Just boobas and not paying taxes. Amazing. I guess technically I lied. Technically I have actually paid taxes. Because we have taxes embedded on the value of things that you buy. So you don't actually have to go to your house, like go to your home and then do your taxes because you bought a fucking lollipop at the store. The price of the lollipop already has the tax, and it's the store that needs to declare that, not you. So we have value-added tax, like other countries where tax systems kind of make sense. So I have paid taxes, technically. But that's about it. After that, I should be paying taxes for my drawings and my income and whatnot. But I essentially live in what we call here in Mexico the informal economy. So
That and eating your favorite foods in life, but not every day of your life. Eventually, you'll get sick of it.
That and eating your your favorite food in life, but not every day of your life. Yeah. People always say that I'm gonna get tired of my favorite foods, but I don't know. So far, I still like scrambled eggs, and I like them all my life, and I eat them almost daily, and I've never gotten tired of them. I still love them all the same. I don't care who the IRS sends. I'm not paying taxes. What are they gonna do? Send me to jail? I'm already not paying taxes. What are they gonna do? Send me to jail? The one that they built with taxes that I didn't pay? Lomao? Touché. My country has a simple system for tax. It just gets taken straight out whenever. If you work a salary job here in Mexico, your taxes are essentially done for you by your boss. Your boss is the one that has to retain taxes from you, and then they declare those taxes to essentially what is the IRS here in Mexico. They lobby against that stuff here, the tax filing companies. Yeah, I know. I've heard about the whole deal with like the fucking agencies that sell you services to like file your taxes. The softwares. The little piece of software for accounting, for like paying taxes and shit. I guess the funny thing is like just having a company lobby government is literally fucking illegal here. So it just baffles us whenever it happens in the US. Because what you call lobbying, we call corruption over here. We call illegal corruption. But, you know, that's the thing. I mean, I'm not trying to say that Mexico is perfect. It still happens. But again, the thing is like, it happens illegally. So there's the possibility that someone gets punished for it. God, it's so cute. Thank you, Morris. I appreciate that. Kind of looks as if one...
Well, you gotta understand the US is a sham. Nothing makes sense in this stupid ass country. Kokoma 15 Maj.
It all makes sense if you start thinking about the US as a corporation instead of a country. That's when it starts to make sense. When you think about the U.S. in terms of a private corporation, a for-profit corporation instead of a country, that's when it all makes sense. That's when everything clicks. All makes sense if you were born rich. That too. Hey
Well,
Coco, Arcade,
you know
hello.
what they say, nothing in this world is free.
Not under capitalism, that's for sure. Also, let's. God damn it, I couldn't read that message. Twitch, let me scroll up, please. Also, let Iris come. I have a Claymore Roomba waiting for them. See, how you doing? This is a hold up. Give me all your beans. No, not my beans. Don't take my beans. I get why people would dislike the US, but I don't get when everyone singles it out as the only country that ever does bad things. This is gay communist propaganda. It's not necessarily that the United States is the only one that does bad things. It's more so that only the United States has this massive sway worldwide. So like whenever, like imagine, when Argentina does something fucking stupid and awful, it literally only affects Argentina and that's it. Whenever the United States does something stupid and awful, it affects every single fucking country in the planet. So that's why we criticize the United States so heavily.
Mother, I hunger for fat titties.
That's essentially why people criticize the US so much and why they single it out. Because if it were any other country, we could just leave it. We could just leave that country to their own devices and not worry about them. But the US is, unfortunately, very powerful and has a lot of say on international politics. And same goes for a bunch of like West Europe countries, Western European countries, like Germany, like fucking, well, I guess not part of Europe anymore, but the UK as well. And even then, I wouldn't say that the UK has the same amount of sway that the United States has. So whenever the US passes some like really fucking stupid regulation, we get worried here because we assume that it's a matter of time before that legislation makes its way here. Or gets adopted by international standards or whatever. That's why we worry a lot about the United States internationally. Because whatever they do is gonna affect us sooner or later. America on top, I'm sorry. Hey, it's fine, don't worry. It's fine to like your country. I'm not complaining about that. You're allowed to like your country. Copyright, like we were talking about copyright earlier, and that's a good example of a thing that's technically not even part of our law here, but it affects us anyways. Like it's not even part of Mexican law. Copyright doesn't exist under Mexican law. But it kind of does affect us anyways because we have to deal with American corporations. And we have to make them feel that their brands and whatnot are secure under Mexican law, even though we don't have copyright. So we essentially end up adopting copyright unofficially. Countries are dumb, let's make our own. True. True, countries are very fucking dumb. That is very true. I think that's it for the line art. It's pretty neat. Let's go. Amytopia. Did you miss me, Coco? Well, I have noticed that you weren't here before, so thank you for joining again. Hope you're having a good time. Alright. Let's just keep this a bit. And now I'm noticing some of the irregularities in my line work. The line weight of the hand is like so much thinner than the hair. God damn it. Should I do a second pass on the hand or should I just leave it like that? I'd buy that on a pillow. Thank you. That's the idea. Thicken this up a little bit. Gotta get a Sonic pillow and an Amy pillow. Yeah, let's handle it. We have to do the collection. You know? Face is gonna do the Sonic ones, and I will do the Amy ones, and then it will be like a full collection. And then maybe I'll do one for Coco. Although I kind of doubt anyone would like to buy merch of my OC specifically, so maybe we'll skip that. Feels a bit pretentious, releasing merch of your OC. Coco merch idea, Amy body pillow. Yeah, the problem, selling body pillows is kind of a problem. It's kind of a problem. There's not many places that actually do the printing and shipping work for that. And the ones that I know of, I just know of Furry Dakimakura, I just know of that one that does it. And they kind of require you to have a certain following and whatnot to even do a merch run for you. I wish I could have gotten the Tailsco figure when it was available. Oh well. What Tailsco figure? Trying to. You severely underestimate your appeal. Well, thank you. I appreciate the thought. I do want to do a shading pass on this pig. I get fucking jump scared by my own chow.
Boo, bees.
Hey, William, how you doing? Hadn't seen you there. I was here way earlier. You never see me. I'm sorry. Some of your names are kind of hard to see against the background because like your name is dark green against a dark gray background, and I sometimes cannot even read who is that. Tiny mouse respawned. The tiny mouse. Tiny mouse has been spotted. Pick red. What about Mr. Purple Man behind this letter? Yeah, the purple is hard to read as well. The dark purple against dark background is hard to read as well. Again, it's like I can read it, but I need to like stop whatever I'm doing and actually like squint and try to read the chat. I should probably go stream. I'm almost done with my Kingdom Hearts 3D. With Kingdom Hearts 3D. Nice. Good work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Into the whites. My god, it's lagging
Meow.
quite a bit. I'm not used to working on such high resolutions, but printing demands high resolutions. Why are you meowing? You're a bun. You're a banooey. We're not taking fit pics, William. God damn it. The fuck has Chow scared me again? It's a jump scare for everyone. It's a jump scare for me. It's a jump scare for people who have the stream in the background. Everyone gets fucking jump scared. God damn.
Sorry I haven't been too active in chat this stream. I'm playing the original Kingsfield as I listen to the stream and it's taking a lot of my attention.
Oh, no worries, Link. It's fine. Hope you're enjoying yourself. My god. Stop. I really need to add some variety and like in ways in which people can spend their fucking points.
I'm enjoying it so far, but I really forgot just what a quality of life improvement analog stick movement is. Using the directional buttons gets uncomfortable after a while.
My god, I can't imagine. Did I make her nose too big? I feel like I did. No, it looks fine. Okay, okay. Unlock all the emotes, I can do anything else. Headband redeem. One for Coco and one for Jao. Oh, that would be a good idea, actually. We could do that. It's a good snooty. Thank you.
Is it weird that I sometimes forget that Hedgehog characters and Sonic have tails on their body?
Now, I often forget as well. I too forget the tails often. I think a little smaller, yes. I do think it should be a little bit smaller. Let me just grab this. I think that's fine. I think that's better. Bimbo Fire reward now. Oh. Can't wait for Sonic 3 where Sonic starts talking to Shadow, but the sound mixing is fucked so you can hardly hear them. That is literally going to be part of the movie for sure. The bean nose. Sometimes I wish they would have given them the bean nose to everyone, not just Sonic. I think everyone would be better with the bean nose. Alright, I'm trying to think if I'm gonna do the shading let's do it in reverse. Only male characters, it seems. Always thought that Tails was just an extension of their quill, specifically Sonic, Shadow, Silver, and Amy. Huh. No. No, I don't. And that never crossed my mind. I just often forget to draw the tails whenever I'm drawing them. I have to remind myself to do that. What can I say? I'm just a guy who loves adventure. What? Oh, you're saying the dialogue. I see. I get it now. I get it because the bad sound mixing. I see now. Male hedgehogs just have long noses and female hedgehogs have tiny bean nose. But hedgehogs have small tails. They're not hedgehogs. I lost the conversation. I don't know what the conversation is about anymore. Who are not hedgehogs? I can only see so many messages. When conversations keep on going and I haven't checked the chat, I just lose whatever conversation is happening. The year is 2026. Coco, you've been asleep for a year. It feels like that. Sometimes it does feel like that. My god, my iPad's fucking struggling. It's like fucking stuttering every now and then. I don't even think the file size is that big, but Jesus. I don't know if you've ever been asked, but when you created Coco, do you have any other species in mind? I think it's more so that I didn't have a species in mind while I was creating her. And like midway through it, I was like, what fucking species should she be? and I landed on ferret because I like ferrets. But like I had already decided on the color scheme and I didn't want to give her like those like the mask, you know, the fucking the eye patterns that ferrets have, because I thought she would get confused with a raccoon then. So I went for an all white design, essentially, all blonde design. A lot of people, whenever I was showing them the progress, they thought she was a bear. My mom included. My mom thought she was a bear. And I had to be like, no, she's not a bear. It's not a bear, it's a ferret. But I can kind of see why they thought it was a bear. You couldn't bear a very cute bear. God. It's cool that your mom knows your OC. Yeah, it's cool. I hate that my microphone picks up the noise of me drawing on the iPad. So like it looks like my character is speaking. Like it starts playing the speaking animation, but then I'm not actually speaking. I've been trying to calibrate it so it doesn't pick up the microphone sound, but it's like so it doesn't pick up the pen sound, but it's kind of hard. Your ferrets are smelly. Is this true? Can you confirm this? It is true. It is true. We're smelly. We do be smelly. That wasn't it. Oh my god. Keep getting fucking jump scared by the Chow. Sorry, I go quiet a lot whenever I'm doing this. Birds die if they don't smash. Is that actually true? I don't know. Drawing noises. Yeah, that's literally it. She just speaks in drawing noises. I find it really funny that I am able to just play Sonic music and Sonic lo-fi remixes on stream and not get a single like copyright problem. But then the one time I got my fucking VOD muted on Twitch was because I played fucking Pumpkin Hill, the instrumental version of Pumpkin Hill that was done by the Sonic Speed Simulator on the Roblox team. The fucking Roblox team for Sonic Speed Simulator made an instrumental version of Pumpkin Hill that I had on this playlist. And that got fucking muted by Twitch. Of all the fucking things, that's the one that gets muted. Like, why? We love copyright. Like Michael Jackson's Sonic 3 music. We love copyright. Goes full circle. Yeah, we're going full circle. See, this is fucking copyright. I swear.
Did you know that Michael Jackson was a huge fan of Sonic?
Yes, I know. I know that he composed some music for Sonic 3. And that was like apparently a big mystery that was unconfirmed for fucking years. There we go. As a child, I loved Michael Jackson's music, and finding out that he loves Sonic made me love him even more. I was never a huge fan of Michael Jackson, to be honest. Like, didn't have anything against him, just like, yeah, kind of meh. Kind of meh, you know? Would you think Sega offered a new deal with MJ for producing 3D Sonic music? I don't think they did. I think they've had that problem of like the licensing of that music ever since they did Sonic 3. I don't think they've ever want to be on that position again. Most likely not, because of the allegations made against him. Also that. Also that. But I think mostly because of the licensing issues. Amy boobs or Amy ass? I'm gonna go with Amy ass. Cause like most of the time she doesn't even have big booba. I'm making big booba Amy right now, but like most of the time she doesn't even have big booba. And I do love me some Amy booty. Oh. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it at that for today though. I'm gonna continue the shading off stream. Boobs or Rouge, but Amy got an S tier ass. Yes. Amy got that absolutely lovely booty. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hope you all had a good time.
Have a good night, Coco. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone. Where you put your feet on her ass, of course. I am Amy's seat. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Thank you. It was fun. I'm glad it was fun. Thank you all for joining. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a good time. And I'll be working on this and hopefully have it available relatively soon on Redbubble, so that you can buy a pillow or something with Amy on it. That's gonna be very poggers. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. I'll see you around. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Hope you have a good weekend. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest. And I'll be seeing you again on Tuesday, alright? Have a good night. Love you all. Mwah. Sending you kisses. Bye bye, everyone.